Proud to call Caldwell County home. WPKY.
1580 103.3 WPKY. Tess and Ty and Coffee Talk is on the air this morning. And, of course, we've got a special guest in the studio with us, Mr. Chad Oliver. And, Chad, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We can add a new title to Mr. Chad Oliver, though, right?
Yes, ma'am. You sure can.
Hang on. I'm gonna turn this to you. There
Okay.
we go.
All right.
Now, what is your title now?
I am the executive director of the chamber.
How about that?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I bet you were pretty excited about that. That's quite the tip of the hat, isn't it?
It is. Well, it is. Yeah, it is.
So what is entailed in that? I mean, is that something that you've always kind of aspired to do? Is that just a new...
You know, with my background in design and marketing, it just kind of came up, and I thought, this will be a big change, and so I went for it, and so I'm here, and I'm going to do my best.
I love that, though. I mean, when you say you went for it, now how do you go about becoming the president of the chamber?
Well, actually, Allie Coleman, she's the president of the chamber.
Okay, I said it the wrong way.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry,
fine. You're
Allie.
fine. And of course, I'm just the executive director, and of course, I'll take care of the businesses around town and make sure everything's flowing correctly, and take care of the Christmas parades, and of course, we have a Moonlight Madness sale coming up on the 12th of December. The Christmas parade's on the 14th. So there's a lot happening that I'm just gonna that I'll be in charge of, I suppose. So
you've got some big shoes to walk in there.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're talking about with the parades and stuff. The things that we've been doing in Princeton it seemed to have been growing exponentially.
Yes. We've always had good leadership here in Princeton, and been very blessed to have that leadership. In the way things are going now, of course, we've got Dakota in charge now, and there's a lot of things being implemented right now, and it's just a good fit that everything's going to work out, really good right now. So
I think that's so good. There seems to be a youthfulness about it. There's just like a brand new energy, to Princeton, and there's some new faces and some new names that are doing some things here in Princeton. But it seems like there's, I don't know, and I don't want to say a changing of the guard, but it just seems to be a newfound energy that hadn't been there before.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm a young buck by any means. I'm 42, but
hey, that's young.
I still have that energy and that thrive in me, and to bring things a little more up to date, social media presence wise, and just to get Princeton a little more notice, business wise. So.
Well, now with your background, I mean, do you think that's is that what you're focusing on a lot?
I do. Yeah, I do. Of course, I've worked for various newspapers. Started working for the Paducah Sun right out of college. That was years ago. We won't go how far back, but the design aspect, and with me being an artist, my background, I think I just have that eye
right.
to bring a little. I guess, oomph.
So what do you think your first big project's going to be?
Well, right now, the Christmas parade.
Okay.
And, of course, I'm focusing on that, getting everything lined up, and the Moonlight Madness sale. Those are my first two big things that I'm kind of coming into. So then after that, then we'll see where it's going to go. I'd like to put a little more focus on the youth. And, of course, that's what I said in the paper, that not that our youth are being pushed to the side, but I really would like a focus to be pushed on them where they can get a little more involved.
I think that's fantastic, because I think that's how we groom them to be,
right.
The leaders later on,
right?
And to take that initiative and
right.
and to take the reins at some point. I think it really does create an interest with them.
It does, and with the leadership that we have now, we're under good leadership, and of course, I think what makes a good leader is leading by example. You get out and do. I think Dakota's proved that. He gets out there with them, and he works just as hard as anybody.
I'm going to tell you what, he will run around with his hair on fire. He really does, and I love that guy because he's always got this energy and this smile on his face, and he talks to the kids, and he plays with the kids, and it's a... you don't have to walk up and see him in a three-piece suit. You see him in a fireman's uniform.
Right,
and
yeah.
I love that. I think he's very approachable for the kids. And I think that's something that's like, hey, I can do that too, Mom. I mean, that's something that, maybe later on that some of the kids, that wasn't something that they thought that they could do. maybe now they're thinking, well, wait a minute, maybe that is an option for me.
And later on down the years when these kids, they have kids of their own, they can come back to Princeton if they move away and say, to their kids, look what I did, look what I helped with. And, I want to be a part of that. I want to be part of that future for our kids today. I've got a 15-year-old daughter, and I know she's out there, doing, and she's, deciding now what college she wants to go to and what she's going to major in. And
right.
So it's that youth, they're our future, and that's what I want to be a part of.
Well, and even I think Farmers Bank is doing an ambassador program. I think they've just picked a new one. They're going to be in tomorrow, actually, to let us know all about that. And I know that Paulette Gray is very instrumental in bringing in a lot of the kids as well. There's Lisa Trimble that deals with the gifted and talented. She brings the kids in a lot.
Right.
There's so many different avenues. 4-H, Rhonda Jules come in all the time and talks about 4-H and what her kids are doing. There's so many different avenues that the kids can actually get involved. I don't want to leave out First Baptist. They're very active in the community and what they're doing. Brandon Stallion as well, out there at the ballpark. I mean, the list goes on and on. This year, and that's just this year. That's some of the new things that have kind of popped up, and have really started it. And I like the trend. It seems to go toward the kids.
It does, and of course I'm a member at Southside Baptist Church, and of course every year we do Judgment House. And what's great about that is that we have all these youth come to Southside that aren't even members there, that want to participate. So we're seeing, youth are wanting to get involved, and they want to lend their hand, and they want to help our community. They want to help the public. So
how do we do that? How do we take a kid that's not, they go to school, they do their homework, they go back to school the next day. It's the punch the card kind of mentality.
Right.
How do we get past that and get them interested in the community?
Well, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it starts at home. I think parents, I know we live in a fast-paced society now. Everybody wants everything right now. They want the news right now. They want, social media, like I was talking before, that's the big presence. You get on there, you get your news, you go, grab your coffee, and you're out the door. I think parents just sit down, and I know there's a lot of kids that aren't fortunate enough to be in the situations that some kids are. But if we as adults, just take that time to show that they're appreciated and loved and cared about, because, there is someone out there that cares about them, and that just the time. We need to kind of step back a little bit, and I think we can do that. Well,
you talked about the Christmas parade, and that's something that I think with the Black Patch Parade, wow, did we have a huge turnout for that. And of course, we just got our schedule. I don't know. It's great timing that you mentioned that, because a couple of days ago, we had just got our breakdown of who's going to be where and who's going where. And of course, Ty and I will be up there at the parade, and it's going to be so much fun. But we also did Black Patch, and Black Patch Parade was just unbelievable from what we had seen in years past.
Right.
Is that what we're working toward for Christmas too? Maybe we want to even get even bigger?
That's a thought. That's a good idea.
We've got a state tournament band that can be in there now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's a thought. That's a good idea, because I know some of my fondest memories from when I was a kid, and were Black Patch, the street fair and the Christmas parades, just getting out there and being around everybody. And we want that excitement to come back. I always think of one of my favorite artists is Norman Rockwell. I love his paintings, the Saturday Evening Post. Love them. And that's what I picture Princeton. We've got that small town vibe to where that's Princeton. We are a very loving, giving community. There's not many people that you pass on the street or even Walmart, you pass them, and it's a place to say hi to people, and at the gas station, the beauty parlor, whatever it may be, and people are just friendly here. They're willing to give and to help, and I just think that's great. I'm, like I said, I'm 42. I've lived here the majority of my life, and I can't see living anywhere else. It's just a great community.
How's your family feel about it?
Oh, great. They've all.
I know you've got a teenager.
I do. She's been ecstatic about it, and of course, my wife, she's been my my biggest cheerleader, and always has been.
Got to have a good woman back there somewhere.
Yeah, I do, and boy, I tell you what, I've been blessed with a good wife in my wife, Casey Oliver, and she has always been my cheerleader and told me, you can, whatever you want to do, you can set your mind to, and so I thought, this is something that I'm stepping out of my comfort zone on, and I think sometimes for you, I think most anybody can relate to this, that to step out of your comfort zone, sometimes that's what God wants you to do, and it's been a ride, and it's going to continue to be a ride, and I couldn't be more excited.
Paulette, and I'm just going to talk about you today, Paulette. But one of the things I've heard Paulette talk about is that's the way you grow, is you got to get out of your comfort zone to be able to grow, because if not, you're going to stay in the same place. It's
going to be stagnant.
Right.
And
course, smart lady.
She is and I love Miss Paulette. I tell you what, I love her to death. She's such a good woman. Been so involved with Isabella, my daughter, with her schooling, and she's a good woman. We need a lot more Miss Paulettes here in Princeton. But
well, and we're coming up on Thanksgiving too, and of course the food drives are going to be in full swing. I know we've got Hope and Cope centers that are doing the backpack programs and that sort of thing. Where does the chamber fall in all of that?
In years past, I'm sure that I hope too that I can do more with that. And like I said, I'm always open to ideas. I'm stepping into this. Haven't even been on the job a week yet, so I'm open to ideas with whatever anybody has.
Well, and that's a really good point, though, right there, is that a lot of people will fuss because we don't do this, or we don't do that, or we used to do that, and we don't do it anymore. Well, you know what? If you don't mention it and you don't come in and try to help or come in and do something, then you really can't fuss about it, can you?
And that's something I would like to see with our chamber. Of course, last week I started getting around and meeting everybody personally, and if I hadn't got to you yet, I promise I will. It may take a while. We've got a lot of chamber members, but I would like to meet everybody personally, and that's something I plan on doing, is going around at least once a month, just to check on everybody and get their ideas on everything. And I would like to see to where maybe once every 3 months we can have all the chamber members, if it's where we can all get together and they can voice their concerns, things they'd like to see, ideas. It would be great just to have it not just on a group of people, just to have everybody spread out to where they can feel involved.
Well, and again, I think it's amazing, and I'm proud for you, and we're really happy. I think it's going to be a good thing. And when you talk about youth, and then you talk about online, and then you talk about your background, I think it's a good fit, because unfortunately, I'm getting older, and people like me don't know as much about internet and that sort of thing, but the kids do. Man, my 13-year-old can come in and fix anything, electronically that takes me 5 hours. So, that's where a lot of that comes in at, though, right? with marketing our community as a whole.
And, of course, things have changed, since I was in college. It just keeps on changing. And believe me, there's stuff that I still have to have my daughter show me. And, of course, with smartwatches and everything, she'll be on her phone and her smartwatch at the same time. And I was like, But, it keeps growing at a fast rate, but we've got to catch up to it. And just because we're a small town doesn't mean we still can't be a small town and be up to date.
Now, if somebody says, I'm not a member of the chamber, but I'd like to be, how do they go about doing that?
They can contact me directly. I've got the forms for them to fill out. And, of course, it's things are being revamped as we speak for maybe a little more perks and whatnot.
So it's a good time for that, then.
It's a very good time for it. This is a good time for businesses to voice their concerns, opinions on what they'd like to see, and something we can incorporate into chamber membership. And it's, and like I said, any and all ideas are welcome.
I'll tell you, our downtown is really looking nice.
Oh, it is.
And all the businesses are really putting forth a lot of effort, it seems like, even more so this year, to really make everything look good. So, hey, it's a good year for the chamber.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome, and it's just going to keep on growing. I can't wait till 2020. And we can get that first year going, and it's going to be an awesome ride.
Christmas parade. Where do they get information?
They can contact me again directly. I've got the forms for that. Of course, the forms are available to download off of our Facebook page. Of course, then they need to get those in by the 1st, because the Christmas parade is on the 14th. And that's all they have to do. Just go to the Facebook page and Princeton KentuckyChamber.com, or just go to Facebook and the link's right there.
And tell your friends and get the churches involved and the community organizations and the businesses. We'd love to have a huge Christmas parade this year, right?
Yes, Night of Lights.
That's our theme this year.
Yes.
So Night of Lights.
Yes.
See, I love that though, because
Yes.
used to they would light up everything. The banks in town would have these huge floats all the time. Let's do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Since I'm not the one that has to build it,
Right,
I'll throw that out, right?
Well, we can find a place for you to build something, I'm sure.
I'll help somebody. Just let me know where I gotta go stick tissue paper, and I'll come do that.
There you go.
Hey, it is 8:23, and again we're with Chad Oliver, and of course he's the new executive director for the Chamber of Commerce here in Caldwell County, and we sure do congratulate you.
Thank you.
I'm excited for what you're going to do. I think it's a perfect fit.
Thank you.
And from the look on social media, it looks like the whole community is behind you.
And I do appreciate that. That has meant the world to me. Just to have the congratulations from people I don't even know, just to have that support, and something I'm going to promise not to let anybody down. So.
Well, those are big shoes, mister. We sure appreciate you being here this morning, because I
thank
know
you.
you're a busy guy and taking time out of your schedule. So
thank you.
We thank you, and if nothing else, we'll see you at the Christmas parade.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Of course, Chad Oliver, thank you for being with us. And stick around. We're going to go check in with Ty. Where in the world did he go? Well, he's over at Trice Hughes, because, of course, we're doing the Tess and Ty test ride this morning. So he is right over there across the street. So we're going to check in with him next at 1580 103.3 WPKY.
So you think you have unlimited data.
Recalculating.
Think again. If you have unlimited data on a network you can't trust, your data is limited, and so are you. Set your smartphone free with the new unlimited plans from Total Wireless. Get 4 lines with unlimited data on the nation's best 4G LTE network with 100 gigabytes at high speed, then 2G for just $25 a month per line.
You have arrived at your destination.
Get the new unlimited plans. Total Wireless. Total confidence. Available at Walmart. See terms and conditions at TotalWireless.com.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Cadiz is the place to shop for delicious homemade goodness. Hancock's makes their own fresh chicken salad, pimento cheese, salads, and a variety of mouth-watering desserts, sure to please your entire family. While at Hancock's, be sure to visit their meat department for the best selection of USDA choice meats in the area. Hancock's Neighborhood Market in Cadiz, hometown homemade goodness, and the Hancock name you know and trust for quality for your family. Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Cadiz.
The holidays, time to enjoy with those you love. If you're thinking about new flooring in your home before the holidays, now's the time to stop in at Perry's Floors and More and let them help you find the perfect flooring that will not only add warmth and style to any room in your home, but also flooring that will stand up to the wear and spills of everyday life. Whichever floor you choose will be backed by reputable manufacturers and installed with expert care. See Bill and Lucy at Perry's Floors and More, 127 West Market, Princeton. Call 270-365-9869.
Fall is the beginning of flu season. Protect yourself with the flu vaccine at the Health First Community Health Center. It is your best shot at stopping the flu from getting to you. With same-day appointments and walk-ins welcome, they make it easy to arm yourself against infection. Contact the Health First Community Health Center office toll-free at 1-877-667-7017 or visit one of their 7 locations for all your healthcare needs. At Health First, your health is our first concern. That's Health First Community Health Center.
Hey guys, Heidi with Capitol Cinemas, your local Princeton movie theater with your weekday lineup. In Cinema 1, Dr. Sleep, rated R, shows Monday through Thursday at 6:30. In Cinema 2, Playing with Fire, PG, shows Monday through Thursday at 6:30. In Cinema 3, Terminator Dark Fate, rated R, shows Monday through Thursday at 6:30. Call during showtime hours at 270-365-0200 or visit us at capitalcinemas.net. Thanks for listening. See you at the show.
So you think you have unlimited data.
Recalculating.
Think again. If you have unlimited data on a network you can't trust, your data is limited, and so are you. Set your smartphone free with the new unlimited plans from Total Wireless. Get 4 lines with unlimited data on the nation's best 4G LTE network with 100 gigabytes at high speed, then 2G for just $25 a month per line.
You have arrived at your destination.
Get the new unlimited plans. Total Wireless, total confidence. Available at Walmart. See terms and conditions at totalwireless.com.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
Well, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Hey, it's supposed to rain, really and truly. We've got a couple of more hours before it starts. Then around 10 o'clock this morning is when they're thinking that the rain is going to kind of start. Now, it's going to stay rain until this afternoon into the evening when the snow's going to start mixing in. Those temps are going to rise to about 53 later this morning and then fall to 34 by this afternoon. Now, your wind gusts could be as high as 30, which means you need to put away those lawn chairs, a lot of the stuff that could be blowing around on the front porch. Tonight, snow, that bitter cold overnight with a low around 16. Blustery north wind, those gusts again overnight could be about 32 mile an hour. Now tomorrow, sunshine, high 27, and then on Wednesday, mostly sunny, high 37. A little bit warmer as we peak into the 40s on Thursday. Mostly sunny, high 43. It's 47 at 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Treasures Remembered.
Well, 1580, 103.3 WPKY, 829 with Tess and Ty. And of course, we just heard from Chad Oliver, and Chad, a friend of the stations, of course, and then, of course, the new executive director for the Chamber of Commerce here in our community. And I'll tell you, I think he's going to do a fantastic job. And I guarantee you that Ty agrees with me. Ty, what are you doing? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you, that's one of those things that I told it, we were laughing, I guess, at me the other day because I'd been looking at vehicles and trying to learn all the buttons and trying to figure out how to use all of those things. And I actually looked at them the other day, and right over there at Trice in the middle of the parking lot, I said, "Are you going to teach me how to use this thing?" And he said, "If it takes all day." And that's one of the things they will do, Ty. They will absolutely spend time with you. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Is that what you're talking about? Well, I'll tell you, you go ahead and do that, and then make sure that you cruise right on back, because, when you talk about that snow and the feature that it's got on that thing, we're going to be talking to David Powell here in a few, and I have a feeling he's going to tell you you're going to need that button. Whatever button that was you were talking about, you may need that. I think that's awesome. Well, thank you, and come on back and see us, and come on home with that thing, because I'd like to look at it too. And of course, if you've got any kind of a vehicle need that you have, no matter if it's a truck or a Jeep or a car, Trice Hughes can absolutely hook you up. You can call Trice, get the hometown team working hard for you, and they will. They will work just as hard as anything for you. 270-896-0753 is the phone number. Now, if they don't have what you're looking for, they will absolutely find it. You can check out their inventory without ever leaving the house at TriceHughesGM.com or visit the dealership on Highway 91 North in Princeton. Trice wants your business, so give those boys and girls a try. And actually, the home team deal of the week is the 2016 Cadillac SRX, and now that's the perfect small SUV with all-wheel drive, just in time for the snow as well. Just 26,000 miles, and ADA retail $26,300. Of course, Trice price $23,700. So make sure you take advantage of all of that, and make sure you tell them that we sent you from 1580 103.3 WPKY.
If this community is as important to you as it is to us, we invite you to join us weekdays for our WPKY local newscast at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. 20 newscasts a week means we're committed to keeping you informed on local events. You can also find news when you want it at WPKYonline.com. Thanks for listening to 1580 103.3 WPKY.
The holidays, time to enjoy with those you love. If you're thinking about new flooring in your home before the holidays, now's the time to stop in at Perry's Floors and More and let them help you find the perfect flooring that will not only add warmth and style to any room in your home, but also flooring that will stand up to the wear and spills of everyday life. Whichever floor you choose will be backed by reputable manufacturers and installed with expert care. See Bill and Lucy at Perry's Floors and More, 127 West Market, Princeton. Call 270-365-9869.
It's all at your fingertips now at WPKYonline.com. Local video, local news, local sports, local weather information, and of course, contests. Plus, you can listen to us on your smart device. Just click the Listen Now button. We've made it easier to find your favorite information. WPKYonline.com.
Hey guys, it's Molly with the Tin Roof. Did you know we now have 2 locations? That's right, you can now shop your favorite gift shop, not only in Princeton, but now in Cadiz too. Both stores are crammed full of home decor, apparel and accessories, gifts for all ages and occasions, and of course, all the fun. Free gift wrapping on every single purchase every day. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for all the deets from your very favorite store, Tin Roof, where fun and style meet.
1580 103.3 WPKY. And of course, Veterans Day today, and we want to make sure that we say thank you to all of our veterans and the ladies and the men that served in all ways, whether you're a veteran or maybe you're still actually involved in actually active military, or whether maybe you're reserves as well. We want to say thank you. And there's some other businesses in our area and in our community that would like to do the exact same thing. And here's some of those people now. Trilogy Performance Sports is partnered with Veterans Yoga Project. They're going to be making donations all week long and having a special yoga class this upcoming Sunday at 3 o'clock. All proceeds are donated. Now, Taco John's is giving all veterans and active military a free meal today, so make sure you take advantage of that as well. Little Caesars in Princeton, they're going to give you a free lunch combo. Now, that's from 11 to 2 only, so make sure that you take advantage of that for lunch. You got to show your ID, so that's very easy to do. Most of you, if not all of you, should have your military IDs that you can take along with you, so that's really easy. Active and veterans, so that's active military and veterans can take advantage of that. Now, Barkley and Megan Hudson, Barkley Hudson State Farm agent, is giving away free donuts this morning to veterans and active military. And then Brantley Furniture is giving everybody 15% off store-wide for veterans and active military. And you know what? There's a lot of the businesses around actually give discounts to veterans each and every day, not just on, I want to mention that too, because there is a lot of them that actually give a veterans discount every day. Actually, Taco John's is one of those that does that every day, and not just on Veterans Day. So we appreciate that as well. But that is some of those where you can get you some free food and some big time savings at some of the restaurants. And of course, again, Brantley Furniture, Barkley and Megan Hudson, State Farm agents, going to give away those donuts this morning. So make sure you check it out and ask around, because there's deals all over the place. From our community, we do say a big thank you from 1580 103.3 WPKY. Happy Veterans Day.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Imagine if there were a place you could go to buy gift certificates to some of the best businesses in town. Now, imagine all those great gift certificates priced 30, 35, 40%, and at times over 60% or more off retail every day of the week. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com.
Fall is the beginning of flu season. Protect yourself with the flu vaccine at the Health First Community Health Center.
All right, baby, are you there?
I am here just for you.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, and I owe you a pie or something. I swear I do.
We'll think of something.
Hang on just a second. We've got, let's see, about 1 minute worth of commercials, and then it is all you, baby doll. Hang on.
Are you gonna ask questions?
Well, sure. I can if you want me to, or you can talk, or whatever you want to do.
That's fine. You ask the questions, and I'll elaborate. How about that?
Well, that sounds wonderful. You got all the time in the world, and you ain't rushed a bit. Hang on just a second.
All right, dear.
Rated R shows Monday through Thursday at 6:30. Call during showtime hours at 270-365-0200 or visit us at capitalcinemas.net.
They reserve the right to change that as time goes by, depending on how